Yo, we live. Okay.
Live as a motherfucker. This is DJ Gonzo. You're on the couch, and we got the one, the only, coming back for a second time. We have Cleve, the Harmony God. What's up, brother?
What's going on, man? How you doing? Blessings, King.
Always blessings. First thing I want to throw out there, too, is something I've been wanting to tell you, too. You got a Marley vibe to you. You realize that?
You said I got a what?
A Marley vibe. A Bob Marley vibe.
I've heard that from a few different people, bro. I've heard
And
that. Like,
just the way you communicate, just your whole vibe and stuff that you want to build around you. Just that's what I get from you. I've been wanting to tell you that for a little bit. We don't get to talk a lot, but because you're a busy man, and we're going to touch upon that.
all
But
right, let me tell
that
you.
out there. This is a unique artist here, which, considering lineage and everything else, you could be a big-headed ass fucking brat. You know what I mean? But you're not. You're one of the most mellow, down-to-earth dudes that I've been blessed to be able to talk with.
Thank you. I'm humbled. I'm honored by your kind words, for real. And it took a lot of time. I'm not gonna say I was always at this point. I would be lying to everybody who watched this interview. It was definitely a growth process. There was times I was real arrogant and big headed, and I was prideful, but not in the right way. Because there's a right way and a wrong way, to be prideful. And a lot of people don't know that. They hear the word pride and they get confused and like, oh, that's a strong word. You can take pride in what you're doing with positive energy and love and get that love out. And you can also take pride and be like, ain't nobody do shit for me. I did it myself. That type of what is it called? That entitlement pride. There we go. So
Right.
yeah, but I'm humbled by those words. Thank you, bro. It's a process, and I made it.
Most definitely, because that's one thing people know. Listen to my shows and stuff. I'll bring people on sometimes. I probably listen to two of their songs, but I dig them as an artist, what they're about. You know what I mean? I see things, and I like to bring them on. You know, so when I speak a character, I try and be 100 with it. You know what I mean? I don't try and do fluff pieces and shit. I'll piss an artist off real quick.
Yeah, I
But
feel it, man. I
you
feel it,
already
man.
know.
That's your
You
job
can't
as
be,
an interviewer, man. That's your job as an interviewer. You got to hit some points.
yeah, you can't be that sensitive on stuff. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
There's certain things people will get at me and stuff like, oh, I don't want this discussed. I'm like, all right, that's cool. As long as I got something to work with, we can do something cool. Otherwise, it's gonna end up a whole bunch of ball jokes and fucking no homo shit and everything else. We gotta give me
Right.
something to work with.
No, for
Okay,
real shit.
first things, I got some. I ain't gonna lie, I got some help today.
I got some gas as well, so we gonna have a good interview. As you can see, I haven't stopped choking yet. For the fans that's listening, that's real weed. That's rapper weed.
Don't worry. Don't worry.
It's called a Kush cough.
It's called Kush cough.
It's not the virus. We shout out to everybody who fighting through that right now. On another note, shout out to everybody who's going through this pandemic. At the end of the day, a lot of us might not think that COVID-19 is real, but what is real is the fact that stores are shutting down, people are dying, businesses are running out, and that our economy has suffered. We have took a blow. So shout out to everybody, all the doctors and nurses and RNs, everybody who stepped up to work late nights. We really appreciate that. And a lot of artists don't say it, but I'm gonna be, one of the first artists, not the only, but one of the first artists to acknowledge, the real heroes that don't wear capes, they wear masks and scrubs. So shout out to all of the nurses and everybody in the doctor's office who's fighting, relentless.
And I want to tell you really quick, but this is how you're going to have to do it. You know what I'm saying? You're going to have to drink a lot of water. You're going to have to get all the mucus out your stomach, so you're going to have to use the bathroom. So, you're going to have to just basically eat, drink, shit, sleep. You know what I'm saying?
Pretty much.
So get some rest, sleep, but you're going to have to get some fibers or something, whatever, and get the mucus out your stomach. Make sure you do it every day. You want to shit a lot.
Yeah.
Because you want that shit to get out your body. Get all that shit out your body. That's what it is. It's the problem, the mucus in your stomach. Yeah, you.
All right. Yeah, we ain't gonna touch too much on it because they'll try to shut us down. They be like, these niggas got the cure.
Speaking truth on here, we're gonna shut this shit down.
Never get up. So we're gonna leave that brief. So I just want to touch on that so we don't have to go on any COVID-19 anything. So that's how Cleve the Harmony guy feel about it, and that's Phil G Mac's opinion on how you should practice cleanliness and safety.
Right, absolutely. Absolutely. I like how this is going already. Metamorphosis.
Yeah,
Let's talk Metamorphosis.
that's a mini album, and it's really a growth process as me as an artist. So metamorphosis, for anybody who knows the definition of that, it's going through a change, a specific change in your life. It's growing. So I feel like where I was when I first started, music, and where I was mentally. Uh, I wouldn't even be able to imagine, the things that I'm thinking and things that I'm doing right now because I see my growth. So Metamorphosis came from just, that name came from me knowing that I grew and me wanting to show the fans, how I grew through my music. And it's going to be all types of shade on that project. I got Metamorphosis coming out, and then we got Sons of Harmony coming out. That's a group project with all five band members. Shout out to Lil Busy, Goldie, Bloodline Throne, and YBL Sinatra. Shout out to my whole team, because that's where it all started. It started at the heart. But Metamorphosis is yeah, that's just my growth process, and explained in about like 6 tracks. Like all of them explained in 6 tracks, I guess. And I'm real confident behind it. I'm actually real proud of it. I got KD. He's a producer from Canada. Shout out to bro from Canada. He's been working with me on the project. Pee Wee or Wee Wee, I believe his name is Wee Wee. I forget bro. No, y'all gonna hear him on the track. He's also produced a couple of things. Shout out to Blaze. Blaze, he produced my own album. He was able to engineer the song and he featured on my dog. So this is going to be a real exciting project, and it's going to be different, but I want to say familiar, if that makes sense.
Okay, okay. You'll still be able to know it's a Cleve the Harmony God album.
Absolutely, but you're going to be able to hear the songs, like you're going to listen, like, okay, I've never heard Cleve put out something like this, but that's still Cleve. Like the Panini remix I did by Lil Nas X. Shout out to Lil Nas X. I did a Panini remix around the time he dropped it. That's one of my favorite songs by that dude. And I did a Rowdy Rich remix, The Box. All those songs are available on YouTube. And I don't do remixes at all, but I like those 2 songs so much. I remix those songs, and that's something else I'm proud of. So, like, check that out on YouTube. It's available. And don't forget to subscribe to the official Bloodline page on YouTube.
All right, absolutely. Go do that shit. Okay, I'll be honest here. I wouldn't grab questions. I wouldn't talk to King Duke.
Oh, shit. Okay. All right. All right. I'm ready.
Right? No, no, he saved the insanity for me. I
Okay.
must have caught him before he was started drinking.
Mm.
No.
Yeah, because you would have. This would have been a peculiar interview.
Well, that's kind of what happened with the last one. But you get me and Duke together, dude. It just gets strange. I'll just say that.
He
It
said
gets strange.
strange.
It
Nah, I
gets
feel that
strange.
shit.
We ain't talking strange music either. We're talking some strange.
Yeah, we talking elbow clapping strange. Shout out to King Duke for the elbow clap. It went viral. My,
Man, he
my,
did. I got him on the YouTube channel and shit. Like when he went out there and got tackled by someone from in California,
yeah,
I
I
got
see
that
that
on my
shit.
channel. Which you guys listening and you guys are watching, but for those listening now while it's live, this will be up on YouTube immediately after. I'll go ahead and download it and we'll get it up on the YouTube Gonzo Styles radio channel. And oh, by the way, on your side, you get a copy of this too.
Okay, cool. Because I
So
upload this interview on my pages too and on my YouTube, so my fans can see this interview. Because I'm pretty sure they're gonna get a kick out of this.
right, absolutely, cut anything, do whatever you want. You know, it's yours over there.
I
I
ain't
like
cutting
like
shit. Everything raw. I leave that if a producer or
no, I mean not like cut it.
big
Like if you want
rappers.
to use, if you just want to use anything audio you said on this for something else, what you know what I mean?
No,
Works for
absolutely,
me, bro.
absolutely,
It works for
absolutely. I
me.
feel it.
He said I should ask you about features on the new album.
Um, there will only be features from Blaze, which is a song that's already put out, and maybe 1 or 2 features from our group. Only because right now my group we all have to focus on Sons of Harmony, the group's debut official album.
Right.
So uh, my blunt went out. I had to get that shit back.
Hey, 5 second blunt rule, man. You got to get
Yeah.
that thing in the bag. We paused for that.
so yeah, it won't be no features on Metamorphosis, but again, that fire ass weed. It won't be no features on Metamorphosis, but after, I'll be accepting more features. I will take some features now. It's not about the money for me at this point. It's about if you got good music or not. Come with your money prepared. You don't go to McDonald's asking what a burger tastes like. And I have the money. If
Right.
you order for the burger, you gonna order the burger. You got the money for the burger, so come correct. When you want
Right.
business done, respect your business. Everything you got to pay for something. But I won't be doing any features until Metamorphosis is finished. Any major features at that. I'll do some features with some people I feel personally deserve it.
Okay.
But afterwards, I do got a few major features coming out. Can't speak on those, but
All
few
right.
major, few
We
major
know
features.
we know just enough to be excited, to keep your
Hmm.
fans going.
Yeah,
Um,
absolutely. I hope they will be excited. These features is hard, is heavy hitters. That's all I would say.
all right. All right. So I've seen this, and that's something I was going to ask anyways. You got merch and a T-shirt service now, right?
Yeah, I acquired a printing company a few months ago. This is actually one of my T-shirts, the Harmony gear.
I like that.
Yeah, THG. This is my symbol. This was inspired by one of my favorite cartoons growing up as a child, Dragon Ball Z. So anybody who watches or knows Dragon Ball Z, it resembles Goku's gi. His outfit. So that little circle and that symbol for the turtle hermit style. This is my the Harmony God style. So that's what this symbol is for, the THG style. And definitely was inspired by Dragon Ball Z and the whole anime vibe. So this is my anime collection, and I also just have a personal rap collection as well, where it's just about my music. And this, like I said, and this one is just all about my anime. I got an anime character. I have a comic book coming out. It's called the DV. Excuse me. I was like, excuse me, the Deviant Ones.
Okay. I think I'd seen something about that.
Yeah, that it had to be postponed because of the virus and everything. But it's all good. It's still in the productions. Everything's already written out. I'm just waiting to get my people back together so we can put it out. And then in the future, we're gonna do some live action films behind it. Everybody's getting together. We're getting in shape and shit. We're getting ourselves together. About to start learning mixed martial arts and really getting attacking this entertainment business as far as the acting aspect. And I feel like that's the next level for me, after the music, and even while I'm in the music, because I'll never leave the music. I'm gonna step into the acting field and see how that plays out.
There you go. No, it's smart. It's good to be diverse in everything, and especially if you're the type of person who wants to be really good at everything, you know. So it just seems naturally smart. I mean, if you're charismatic, you can do the acting and stuff. Go for that, bro.
Yeah, do it. Don't limit yourself. I feel like most people look at me and they be like, "Oh, well, you're the harmony guy, and you're Busy Bone's nephew," and they put this position on you where it's like you have to play this position, and if you don't play that position, then you're a sellout or you're doing something weird, and it's this and it's that. With me as an entertainer, I may be Busy Bone's nephew, I may have all those things going behind me, but I'm still the harmony guy. Somebody who loves pop music, somebody who loves K-pop, somebody who enjoys all different genres of music, different ethnicities across the world and different cultures. This is something that I plan on, this is how I plan on living. So I have to be around this stuff because this is what I want to surround myself by: positive energy, love, and happiness. It don't always got to be murder, even though that's where I come from. We come from the breaking niggas neck tribe. The heartbeat. So it's like, okay, you keep playing. We gonna go to 99 style on your ass too. I am from 105 in St. Clair, so don't think that I won't crack your motherfucking skull open. But we can smoke weed
But
and be peaceful. So we don't want it to come to that, but it will. But I feel like don't limit yourself based off of what others think you should or shouldn't do. If you feel like you're gonna do something and you want to do something, then by all means do that shit. I'm going to do live action, and people are going to think that's weird because they're going to think like, "Whoa, this dude is actually fighting and he's doing his own stunts, and now he's about to start doing movies." But I want them to know that you can do whatever the fuck you want. You got people like Jamie Foxx is an actor, a comedian, and an artist, philanthropist, whatever else you want to call it. There's a bunch of more titles, but those
right,
three main titles right there: an actor, a comedian, and an artist. And
right.
he handles all of it very well. So I feel like there's really no limit on to what you want to do, and don't let society, be the judge of what you should or shouldn't do. I feel like that's whack that we do that to each other, and I feel like that should be really shunned. You know, that type of thinking and that type of lifestyle. I think that's real whack that we do that to each other. It's
Right.
not cool for men to have feelings or shit like that if you from this type of background. Yeah, I'll break your neck, but I want to give you I might want to give you a hug. Let's be peaceful. Let's smoke. Let's drink. Let's have a beer, bro. Said y'all ain't the only motherfuckers that like to have beer. Like I like beer too. Like let's
Right.
figure it out. But the only way we're gonna do that shit is by being open to other cultures and ethnicities, like I said, and being open to a different lifestyle of your own. You gotta get
Right.
out your comfort zone. So my message is for everybody is to do what the fuck you want to do with positive energy and love. Make sure you're not living through anybody else's fears because people project their fears on you when they get scared. And you
Hmm.
don't want that shit. You don't. So live your life and live your life accordingly. If this is how you feel you should live, then that's how you should live.
Right. You know, you made me reminded me of something I was reading today called the gap.
Okay.
You know, you're good at something, you're talented at it, and you search for examples of it at its best, its most excellent form, and then you try and do that product. So your talent and everything you want to be is up here, but you're stuck here where you started in that gap
Mm-hmm.
because you're basing
Yeah.
yourself on things that you cannot attain yet. You still got to put that work, that confidence. So only do it. Compare yourself to yourself from yesterday.
Exactly, dude.
Yeah.
Listen, man, that's one of my biggest things I tell people, and it's funny because get my shit together. Get my shit all together. Anybody who know me, they know Cleve. He real funny about his hair. I'm real funny about my hair. I, I'm in mid interview and I'm like Morris Day with the mirror. I'm like, hold up, let me make sure I'm good.
Right.
so, so what was the question again?
Oh no, I was just making a statement upon about the gap when you were
Oh
talking
yeah,
about trying new things.
yeah. Okay, yeah, my bad, cause I was nigga, my hair turned off everything. It
Your
was
hair
like,
just
wait,
did it
focus,
all.
nigga, focus. Nah, man, a lot of people do that, man. A lot of people they get discouraged because they set these goals so fucking high, dude. And it's because they want to live like how reality is telling them they should live based on how you know you should live and you know your steps. You know your body's limitations. You know how far you can go. So don't say I want to shoot for the stars when you can only get past the atmosphere.
Yeah, you ain't got enough fuel to get
Yeah,
all the way out
yeah.
there.
You talking about. Listen, dude. I want to go to Mars, but I only got enough gas just to get out of space. So your first goal was to be let me get out of space.
Mm-hmm.
That was the smaller and the easier goal. That was the more attainable goal. You know. So you set goals in your life, and what you do is you don't set big ass goals in the beginning. That's where you're gonna fail at. Let me tell you how I was able to quit my job and start making money off myself, not off of the Bone Thugs and Harmony name, myself, the Harmony God. You want to learn? You want to learn the secrets and the keys? Start watching my page. Start going on my Facebook. Start looking at my Instagram. And I'm not saying that to generate followers. I got enough followers. I'm not worried about that. I got like 23 some thousand followers on Instagram, 27 some thousand likes on fucking Facebook. I'm not worried about that shit. I'm certified on Google and everything, so we could talk about it. But if you want to know the secrets to life and how to obtain these things that everybody's telling you got to work so hard for to obtain, check me out. Don't let them lie to you. Don't be fooled. You work smart, not hard.
Right.
Don't. What you do is you set obtainable goals, goals that you know you can achieve. So the first goal when I wake up, my first goal is to what? Is to make my bed. That's the easiest fucking thing to do.
Right.
So my
Right.
first goal is to make my bed. When I make my bed, I completed the first goal, and that energy gives you enough energy to go and complete another goal. So you set another small goal. I'm gonna complete this. I'm gonna complete this. Now in one day you done set 10 small goals, but you completed 10 goals in one day. You see what
Right.
I'm saying?
You've accomplished probably more than you would have.
Opposed to completing one big ass goal in one day, you completed multiple goals in one day, and all
Right.
those goals become bigger, easier.
Yeah.
Because the secret to life is you don't get life doesn't get easier. You get stronger.
Right.
But yeah, you can attain these things. You can. It's for everybody. You got to set the right goals. The universe doesn't know emotion. The universe only knows commands. So when you
Right.
send a command out to the universe, you got to be specific and you got to be strong. You can't ask the universe for anything. Once again, the universe doesn't know emotion. It only knows command. So once
Yeah.
you send
Okay.
something into the universe, you can't go against what you just sent to the universe because now you have two things working for you. One working for you and one working against you. Because what we do is we ask for something, then we doubt ourselves, and that's a signal that was sent to the universe. Now the universe sees that, and the universe doesn't know emotion, so the universe only knows these were the commands I was given. He wants to live and he wants to die, so I have to kill him and make sure he lives.
Right. Right.
You get what
No,
I'm
that
saying?
is. Yeah. No. Totally. I definitely. I'm.
I hope I didn't lose nobody. Niggas probably listening like, is that nigga in Cali? No, I'm on a whole different planet. We in a whole different universe. This I came from a different planet. This is a mirror image universe right now.
Yeah. They just stopped to wonder right now. They lost track. They're like, I wonder what weed he's on.
Uh, it's called
He lost.
exotic. It's called exotic harmony. It will be available to the public soon.
Nice. Nice. Um. Yeah, dude. I've been seeing a bunch of crazy stuff come across like Facebook and stuff where there was one talking about you don't even know yourself, only your past projections, and you are not really you because other people see you in all sorts of different ways too. So that there's a multiplicity to everybody. Like some deep stuff. I'll send it to you. I gotta go back and reread it, but I was just around this lately. Like the last couple of days, I've been coming across some stuff that just made me kind of sit back and just go, damn. I gotta think through this stuff a little bit, like put me on another level.
Absolutely, open up your brain.
And you're talking about going on another level with that too.
Absolutely, man.
Uh,
I really trick the people out with the information that's in my brain, but we're gonna save that for a conscious interview.
There are multiplicities. There are multiplicities to you. The more you become aware of them, the more they become visible.
right.
Not in
Absolutely.
sight.
And see, my problem is I got ADD, so like I'll be on this, but then like it makes me think of something else, and I'll be on something else. So I feel like I'm already multiplying myself, anyways. Because I want to go back to what you were saying about getting up, making your bed, and everything else. Because
Yeah, clothes.
I've always told people like it's the small things in life. Like get up in the morning, you got to find some appreciation in something. Eat that bowl of cereal. That'd be the best damn bowl of cereal that you ever fucking ate. Because you got up, you appreciated and take your steps like that. Another thing I want to say is I heard a saying, I believe it came from Jelly Roll, that was don't get caught up fighting the alligators and forget to clean the swamp.
Oh man, shout out to Jelly Roll for that. We got the same producer. Shout out to
Yeah,
Jelly Roll. Yeah, man. Shout out to Jelly Roll, man.
I believe that's on before his song "Smoking Section." I like, dude. Like I've been like really paying attention to a lot of his stuff because like he put me on another course 3.5 years ago where I was trying to come out that streets, come off of a bad heroin and meth addiction. You know what I mean? Running the streets. I don't know why I didn't get killed already in San Bernardino. I was just doing too much. But he showed me like how to come to spirituality, be where we're at. It brought me out of stuff. Like music saved my ass, bro. Like I'm not a performer or anything. It saved my life. That's why I get to chronicle this. I get to sit and talk to you as you're going on your life's journey to God knows what you're gonna do, good things you're gonna do. And I had this one small second in it, and that's a blessing right there.
Absolutely, man. That's what we're doing. We creating history. I'm gonna let you finish your questions, but I'm gonna end this one off with, bloodline harmony. Everybody that's with me, everybody that you see that the real ones that you see that's with me. Y'all see who with me in my pictures, in my videos and stuff, so y'all know what I'm talking about. This movement that we already started. Um, is about to impact the youth in so many different generations, and I'm real proud of what we're building. So I'm gonna leave that at that. We coming for what's ours, but we're gonna do it the right way.
Yeah, you guys got. He told me to ask about the Bloodline Harmony reunion.
Yeah. So our reunion was supposed to be before the coronavirus hit, March 24th. We were supposed to all five be on stage. As far as the reunion, I wouldn't say we broke up, and we didn't break up. But as life started going. That's all I say. Life going. Niggas started having kids, and niggas got
Life
money.
happens.
Niggas got money. Left hours. Shit, niggas done got famous and a little busy. And then I hit like a couple million views on YouTube. Nigga, like, hey, I'm gone. I had kids and shit, and I'm like, oh man, I got to take care of my babies and shit. Like everything was just like, we a lot of shit happened, and then in the course of all that, we had to break free from the person who had our name at the time. It was So Throwed. A lot of people who don't know, but a lot of fans who do know, we were So Throwed in the game, STIG, and we had to break free from that. Dude took over like, now we looking at like $300,000 from us.
Yeah.
At the time he took like 60-something thousand from us, some shit like that. It was a nigga named Aaron DeSale. And niggas like, don't say that nigga's name and shit. Look, I ain't scared of nobody. I don't man about that. I'm a man of business. You feel me? I'm a man of honor. Back when I was grinding, I slept on this man's couch in the studio. Like we both lived in the studio. Me and Aaron DeSale. That's when we did the song. This is the good life. Celebrate like your birthday tonight. And if you wanna have fun, baby, go and get some. Man, hey, I wanna be forever young. We did a whole pop song, dude. And then we did the OGs. That was inspired by me. And I'm not gonna take all the credit because Young Bone was in the studio with me at the time. So I woke up, went to sleep. I told him, I'm like, look, dude, we need a rock sample. He like, okay, with you. I'm like, we need a rock sample. And I'm like, I know which rock sample I want. I came out to him. I said, can we get an Ozzy Osbourne rock sample? And he remembered this shit. Niggas, don't play me. And he was like, crazy train. He said a lot of people did it, but I said the way we gonna do it is different. So I think we went and had some dude from Black Sabbath in Cleveland, because Cleveland, Ohio is the Hollywood, the Hall of Rock and Roll Fame, Rock
Yes.
and Roll Fame. So we had some dude come. I think it was Black, some dude from Black Sabbath. I believe that's who it was. I don't know, a guitar player. Maybe I'm mistaken, but it is some famous old white dude. he probably looking at this interview like, this nigga better get my name right. I'm trying.
Tommy Ione or something like that.
Who was their guitar player? I
I
said,
think
who
it's
got
Tommy Ione or Ione or I don't know how to say his name.
is he skinny? Was he skinny built?
They are all fucking tall and skinny.
Yeah, I was like, is he skinny built? He said, man, that is rock and roll standard protocol. He
From
said,
there,
he
yeah.
said, skinny, fresh off cocaine. He said, I'm ready. No,
Right?
but he went in there and he said he went in there because Aaron DeSale had made the beat first. So it was I was like, we need that dun it, dun it, dun it, dun it, I. And he like,
Yeah.
Cleve, everybody's did it. I'm like, trust me, you can do this. Just I want that sample. I go to sleep in the studio on the couch, high as fuck, drunk as fuck. I wake up, Young Bone in the studio. This for my OGs, but I landed on all this killers, they stalking through these whole streets. Gotta run that check up, niggas, but attitude, fuck the police. New generation better get to turn it for my OGs. And then that's in the OGs, and then you got the dude in the back. He came to the studio, he plugged his guitar up, and he went over it live. He said, he gave us the original. If you listen, a lot of people do the Ozzy sample, but he gave us the actual and we was so shocked and high and young at the time. We didn't know where we was at. We was in this big ass building. They was like, you niggas don't touch nothing. They was like, we fresh off the block. They like, you five niggas don't touch nothing. Not like we gonna steal nothing. They like, y'all niggas just don't.
Don't be breaking nothing. Don't be touching.
Yeah, no, they weren't playing like we were stealing. They were just real protective over us. It was more of a protection over us thing. They was like, cause if somebody say something to you, we gonna have to fuck them up, cause we can't let your Uncle Busy heard anything happen. So something happen to you, we gonna have to kill these niggas. So don't touch shit. I'm like, all right, we got it. You can have all this over here. It was real dope. But like as far as the reunion, that's because we really had to split because, and it wasn't a breakup because those are my fucking cousins. For all those who don't know, Bloodline Harmony is consisted of uh, my uncle Busy's two sons, my auntie's one son, and my mother's other son, including myself. Literally, my brother and my
Yeah.
cousins. So
Right.
this is a real life family thing. We took like $60,000 and found out on paperwork, and it was just like discouraging, from somebody we trust. And then he was trying to steal the name. Like I came up with Bloodline Harmony, and I'm like, dude, we got a song on Reverb Nation that was done in 2012 talking about it's in my bloodline. The song is named Bloodline. I'm like, okay. You talking about Bloodline Harmony? You didn't give us that name when you said something to us about it. We was like, dude, we been thought about that name, but we want to go our own route. Because before we was like, we just want to do our own thing, so we so throw in the game. You know,
Right.
I had so throw title on my arm. I just recently got Bloodline Harmony on that bitch cover, but this is an original tat that all my band members got. The realest motherfuckers ever born. RMEB. You know,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
That's a quote from Tupac shit, and nobody really knows that. And all my band members got that on them. Everybody got RMEB. So like, it wasn't like we was just on, fuck each other type shit. It was just like we was under the name STIG. So many niggas was trying to take our name at the time, bro. Like it was ridiculous. Like when we hit our debut hit, we was on Z1079's news on the internet. We broke the internet when we hit. They was like, oh, Bone Thugs Sons came out. They ain't even call us our right names. They was like, these niggas all busy kids. All these niggas Bone Thugs kids. I'm like, we the nephews. Like, you a son today. We was like, oh, okay. So we're like, all right, that's cool. So everybody wanted a piece of it. And since we wasn't taking advice from my uncle because we want to experience our own, we told him we want to live our own, experience our own. So we wasn't taking advice from him. And we got fucked, and then I look up, $60,000 out of it. I got two kids. My band members, they got lives and shit. They got girls they got to take care of and shit, housing bills. And we like, damn, that 60,000, it might not be a lot in this industry, but when you work your ass off for something, dude, we moved over like 1.3 million our first couple months streams.
Right,
Like
right,
when we
right.
debuted, we had like 1.3 million streams. We like, what the fuck is going on? Why ain't we seeing this shit? Where's our money at? Where's the
Right.
promotion at? Like, what's up, dude? Like, dude took the money and just blew it up his nose and in his arm and shit. Whatever he did with it, man. I personally think it was a drug problem, and I'm not knocking nobody for nothing, but I know bro had like a pill problem at the time. But since he was my brother at the time, you feel me? It was like, okay, that's what you need to work, so work. You always getting work done, so I'm not gonna be mad at you. So with all that shit being said, we really was discouraged, and really decided to take a break. It was a long ass break, 5 years later, I'm gonna be honest, but we were finally legally able to obtain all of our shit legally. We were able to get ourselves back, and now that's why I got my own printing company with my own T-shirts, my own designs. Young Bone, he have his own clothing line. Goldie has a business. You know what I mean? All this stuff that's going on. Busy he's doing this gaming thing right now. Throw, he's doing so much music. Nobody even knows what he's about to release he's about to flood like a whole thing, like two projects worth of music. And we just now are able to get through that point. Life hits people. So the reunion, and the reason why it's called a reunion is because of that. The fact we had to separate. It was hard separating from my brothers. I'm the oldest one in the group, bro. I
Right.
gotta look my little niggas in their eyes and tell them,
That's the way it is right now.
this is what it is. And that was one of the hardest things for me to do. So
Right.
I packed up and I got on the road, nigga, and I went to Cali. I did it myself. I'm like, I'm gonna go to Cali and I'm gonna put down the work, because I'm able to. I'm the one who's able to do it. So I went out in Cali, took a chance, slept in the car with my girl for a bit. I thugged it out the right way. I was in the studio with Frank Nitty, you know, um, Long Beach dude. He connects with Snoop Dogg and everybody. A bunch of shit. And basically, I put my foot down out here and I made it happen from ground up with no assistance. My uncle would call, my mom and them, they would call whenever they did. They would ask me what was going on. I was lying to them, telling them everything was good, because I didn't want them to worry.
Right.
And
Because that's the extra
I
stress on
definitely
you.
didn't want my uncle busy popping up, because that's what he'll do. Nigga, we getting you a ticket home. Like, I'm his nephew. He not looking at me as an artist. He looking at me like, okay, now it's nephew. But
Right.
the fact that I stayed 10 toes down and I did what I was supposed to do, I packed my shit and I came up out here and I made a way for me and my niggas, and I put that stamp back on our name. I popped out and I reinvented Bloodline Harmony with a whole new style, a whole new taste, a whole new look. That's why the music changed. We started off with more of a bone based sound for those who know us. Like those who really know us in our music, we started off with a strong Bone Thugs and Harmony bass sound. But as we got older, it wasn't nothing that really changed. We just started learning who we were as artists. So
Yeah.
the reunion was based off of all that. That's where that name came from. And about the reunion, like I said, it was supposed to be March 24th, but since the COVID-19, everything has been shit face. So we are
Right.
looking to all get back together. I recently was in town with my brothers. We all sat down. We had a good talk. We had drinks. We smoked. We sat in the studio. We figured out some shit. We ain't even record. It was just like it was been a while since I've been in that environment. And it's it's like it's funny to say because it's like my brother. That's my brother, but it's he's artist. He's like a full blown artist. He's a rap artist. He's thrown. So I'm looking at him as my brother, but also my band member. Looking at him as my little cousin, but also my band member. So we do got a lot of shit coming for y'all. We are really excited, man. We really, really are excited to put our motherfucking foots on these niggas' necks and take our shit back. This our crown. Yeah, I'm gonna talk my shit now because me and my brothers is back. This our crown. You feel me? Like it's our shit. Yeah, so so that's why I'm gonna leave it at, man. The reunion will be coming soon. As soon as the COVID-19 everything lift up, we will continue to put out new shit, and we will continue to be in your face 24/7 as the fans requested. Um, but other than that, man, yeah, that's the reunion, and that's the story behind. Why everybody think we broke up, and everybody think Lil Busy went solo. Yeah, the nigga went solo for a little bit, but he realized it wasn't the best thing for him right now. We supported him when he went solo. That wasn't just some other shit. We reported him when he went solo. So much love and much blessings to my whole band, and soon the fans will be able to see us all five on stage again, rocking. Um, Most definitely.
I think people are really really excited about this, and it's good to know all this. I didn't know all this, and now a lot of things make a lot of sense to me now. But I mean, it's got to be a good thing because not only did you guys all grow as artists, you grew as people, started families, businesses, like you said, and you're able to grow. And it's pretty badass that you guys all got together and got to get comfortable again, if that's a good word for it.
Yeah,
You
no,
know
yeah,
what I mean?
that's exactly what you can call it because that's exactly what happened. We got comfortable again, but it took a lot of long nights. It took like I tell my brothers, I was like, listen, it ain't gonna happen overnight, but it will happen in the night, and they knew what that meant. So I went out there as big cuz and big bro, and I went out there. I was from Ohio. I was just I got put onto some other shit when I was in Ohio. And I came back out, and they was like, this is Cali, nigga. And I came out here when I was 23. We talking 2015. I came out here 2017. I think I was like 24 or some shit like that, dude. If I'm not mistaken. And
Damn, you're so damn young, bro. He's like,
yeah, so
I'm
so
42.
yeah, that's all good. You don't look it.
You
You
know what I
rock
mean?
you
I
rocking
grew
it,
I grew up
nigga.
on
You
your.
rocking it good. But yeah,
I
man, we came out here. We made our mark. I came out here. I did it for my group. Now I got my own business. I'm looking to open up a store. Pretty soon the Harmony Gear. I got a lot going on, man. I got a lot going on, and I'm looking I'm looking to giving back a lot. I'm looking into actual foundations, and I'm probably about to just invest into my own foundation, something that I know personally, and I'm gonna just go to these places and I'm gonna give them like checks. You know what I mean? Like just give them like some money, like just let them know like y'all got people out here that's that believe in what you're doing, that actually care. So you got to give back. You got to give back, and that's one of my
You have
biggest
to.
things. And when I get this store, eventually I'm gonna buy the complex, man. It's like a little complex. It's nice. It's nice. And I want to put my people in there, not just saying like my family members, but I want to put my people in there. People who don't got an opportunity to get jobs, people who need a job. It ain't gonna be just one set of type of people. It's gonna be a variety. It's the color of the rainbow. It's gonna be welcome, and it's gonna be many different jobs as well, so people can feel comfortable in the community, multicultural community, because
Right.
that's what I'm focused on right now. So got a lot of stuff, man, in store, and it took a long time for us to get to this point. And the reason why I say a long time, because shit, nigga, 5 years, that's a long, that's a
It
motherfucking
is
time.
it is a long time, but I still trip out on that. That how old are you now?
27. Be
Only
28.
27.
Be
See,
28 in 3 days.
you've gotten to a place where other people, even up to my age and stuff, that haven't got there. You know what I mean? You've already built a base, a solid foundation to set off all these things you're doing. The time's right with Bloodline Harmony, like, and right now, you I'm sure Cleveland. I know about Cleveland, but I ain't never been there. I know a lot about Southern California, LA, and stuff. And like to be able to give back to those two areas, just in particular, like a lot of people are gonna need that. With I don't want to say the word again, damn COVID-19 shit. They're gonna block us eventually. We said
They
it.
not. It's about how we use it. It's about how we use the COVID 19.
Yeah.
That's all that is. I said, nigga, say
Right.
it one more time. It's about how you use it.
One more time.
One more time.
Yeah, but I mean, but everyone, people, they're gonna need it, man. We're gonna need a sense of community, and in every community, there's got to be a sense of community because there's always the powers that be trying to tear it apart, and that's one of the things animals don't really have. But we're blessed with is that ability to adapt, go through a metamorphosis, and to grow,
Now we rocking. Now you on the level. There we go. It's deeper than just the music. Because on Metamorphosis, I got a song called My Dogs. Shout out to Blaze, for that. And it's just what would I do to get my dogs back? That's all of that ties in. All of it ties in. Growth from having to grow when somebody passes, and and people don't understand that even through death you still grow. So you don't know their growth experience and what they're going through right now, but it's still a growth. You still have to learn. It's forever ending unless something kills your soul, your energy, your spirit, and that's it.
right.
But we ain't gonna dwell too much on that because
That's another whole different one.
yeah, that's that Cleve, the harmony god, third eye.
There you go, brother. Anything we didn't cover tonight?
I'm not sure, man. I hope we covered everything, but if we didn't, if anybody want to tune in, anybody want to call in, you can give them the information. I'll stay on the line for a little bit longer just to answer some questions. If not, we're gonna end this. I got family.
Yes. I don't
This is
have
my
the
time with
call
the
in.
family.
Yeah, exactly. And I want, yeah, I think we'll go ahead and finish it out because I don't have to call in no more. But yeah, we'll go ahead and finish it up on that. That way I can get this up on YouTube.
Absolutely, because we
And
need
that
that.
way we can put that link out there so that people can fill it and stuff, you know what I mean? And
Absolutely.
if you got any questions or anything, they can hit you up on your page, right?
Yeah. If y'all got any questions, just contact me on my page, Facebook, Cleve Stig. The official Facebook page is Bloodline Harmony, is certified with a blue check mark. So subscribe to that one. Our official YouTube, we answer questions on there as well, when we provide all type of music and cool updates. That's Bloodline Harmony, the official YouTube page. You can follow Bloodline Harmony's Instagram page. The fan page is Bloodline Harmony. I think that's like a 17,000 or some shit. I'm not sure. And the actual
Like on
page
Facebook.
and the other that's Instagram. And the other page on Instagram that's controlled by us is Harmony Bloodline, but it's Bloodline Harmony. Follow that page, and that will give you the links to all the group members' pages and shit, because everybody's pictures is tagged. And don't forget to follow my page, Cleve the Harmony God. I'm keeping this shit going. I'm keeping this shit, up and running. I ain't letting up on nobody. Just know I'm
We,
coming.
we
Metamorphosis
did
is coming
have
soon.
we did have one dude in our chat. He just popped in. He's been listening. He just hadn't said nothing. That's Gringo Suave. He's my co-host. He's one of the original fans. I think he commented on yours when we did your last interview. He says, "Still fuck lettuce."
You know what, bro? I ain't let you know what. Listen, man. 2020 is supposed to be a year of we gotta stand together, man. He
Yeah,
said I'm gonna get on the phone with Lettuce
we're gonna make it work,
and we're gonna make it work.
bro.
We've already talked to all the cousins and shit, the spinaches and the cabbages. And for y'all who don't know, I got a beef against Lettuce. Yeah, I'm
Hey,
talking about Lettuce. So this is real beef. This ain't no joke. Bro know how we do. We pulled up a few nights ago. He know what we did. It was on the news. It was Lettuce
right
everywhere.
everywhere. Hey,
Everywhere.
you know what? That fucking one joke caused so much a change in my whole life.
Really?
Because from that fuck lettuce, yeah. Then it went on to right before my baby was born and stuff.
Oh
Uh,
yeah.
there goes she went up and left, and all of a sudden I had Mr. Kitty Love'ems beefing with Josh, and then it just went on there. He sided with lettuce, and then when 6ix9ine snitched, lettuce snitched, and like Kitty Love'ems had changed sides. This motherfucker here though, I'm saying, Cleve, I'm glad you came on and stuff. up, homeboy?
Oh man, hey, this is comedy. I wasn't ready for
Bro, dude, I give this guy his own show.
it. Man, look at this shit.
Mr. Kitty Love'ems, right? You know, I got my stuff right here. I'm the best juggalo mumble rap. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm signing this nigga. He said, Mr. Nigga that I'm signing, because this is what the music industry needs. He said, have you told on anybody? If you told on some people, then you definitely in.
If you told him. Hell no. I know that 6ix9ine stuff, you know what I mean? You know, he made the trying to go and get, you know, a little butt loving and stuff, you know, he just don't know how to express himself.
Listen, we signing this nigga. He said you got to bring that nigga back. He said that's what we signing him. I said, why you signing Mr. Kitty? Because he told on like everybody in the industry. He eliminated my competition. He said, I need somebody who's gonna tell on everybody, expose all these niggas. He said, why, Cleve? He said, because we're gonna take over the world, brain.
Right.
Was it Pinky? There it was, Pinky in the brain. There it goes.
Oh man.
Man, all right, man. I'm all right, man.
I'm glad you came on, bro.
Man.
We always go to another level when we talk. I love it.
Absolutely, bro, as always.
I'm not a Dragon Ball Z dude, but I'm about to cop that shirt.
Absolutely, and I do got my other logos too, so you can check it out. I'm gonna have my website up and running pretty soon, you know. But I got a few different logos, so you can tap in with me and choose the design you want, and we go from there, bro. And I'll definitely get you one out there. Just send me your address, and we'll go. For all those who want, if you're watching this video and you like this, you know, and you think excuse me, and you think that you will look cool rocking with it and everything, contact me. For purchasing information, and I am doing a donation where I'm giving away, I believe, like 25 T-shirts right now, and I'll put more information on that, and it'll be just to 25 random people who I feel like deserve it. Peace, blessings, and salute to everybody who tuned in tonight. As always, I ain't shit without my fans and my family. I love y'all unconditionally, and that's the Harmony God.
Absolutely, brother. But like I said, it's a blessing, man. Tag us in everything you got and shit, bro. You know you got supporter right here, man.
Absolutely, man. Peace.
And in June, we're gonna get him on.
Absolutely, we're gonna get Feral G Mac popping, man. We gotta get him on, man. I definitely want.
Absolutely.
We're gonna share some light on that. We're gonna let him know.
Oh yeah, I'm ready.
My nigga said we in this.
Hey, you know who we got coming on soon? Like I had never heard of him before, and I checked out his music, and it's pretty dope. Alan Wayne the Prodigy. He was on. Oh damn! What tech album was it? He's on some unreleased, but he was on a song with him on one of his big albums too. I can't remember it. I'm horrible about it. But we have him coming on.
We're gonna get to it, man. I'm gonna do some research to it. I'm high as fuck. I started thinking about like 80 different things just now. So before I start going off on a whole nother subject, you feel me? We go leave it at that. I'm about to get back. I got my baby waiting for me. She like ripped that ass. Yeah, this my only free time with my family. So peace, love, and blessings. And man, y'all enjoy yourselves. Y'all stay safe during this quarantine. Make sure y'all practice safety protocol and cleanliness. Drink water.
And KOD was the album. There it is. Thank you, Gringo Suave. All right. This is The Couch. I'm DJ Gonzo. That was Cleve.